It was finally hitting me that in just a few weeks, I'm gonna walk on that stage and have my dream concert. There's no going back now. It's go time, baby. I'm Rakiyah, and welcome back to Rakiyah's World. Okay, where did we leave off? Right, I just left engineering and I'm all in. I've been recording music, writing songs, and performing. And it's going great, I love it. But deep down, you always want more. I didn't just want to make music, right? I wanted to kind of live it, to create something that existed beyond the headphones, to bring my world to life. And then it happened. I got the email. The opportunity to headline my own full concert. My name, my set, my vision, my show. I remember just staring at my phone like, did this really just happen? Like, I was so excited, I was grateful, but honestly, I was very nervous. I had thoughts running a mile a minute. I kid you not. Like, just a little bit of concern or worry, a little self-doubt likes to creep in every now and then. We're all human. Like, can I do this? Am I ready? I had to chill myself out because, girl, this is something you always wanted. So I decided to say yes, and the moment I did, everything got real fast. Suddenly, I wasn't just the artist anymore. I was the creative director, the producer, the project manager, all in one. That's a lot of roles. I had to plan and prepare for the venue, the budget, the set list, the band, the dancers, the costumes, promotion, and lighting. So the first order of business was to visit the venue, meet the staff, and get an understanding of the stage. How dark do you usually get the house?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Not a demonstration.
Demonstration, please. Yes, like I want it dark.
That's how dark it is, and the stage will be lit up.
This is exactly what I would love for them to be completely immersed.
Without all the fancy lights and stuff, this is essentially what it would be like.
Am I allowed to use any form of equipment like small machines, fog machines, and stuff like that? Like, what's the
it has to be we've done fog machines before. Mm-hmm. I think it has to be like a dry ice machine.
A full out dry ice machine?
Yeah, like it has to stay.
Low, because it's the cold. Yes, I know the cold keeps it down.
So I think that'll be okay. We just have to put that in the marketing that there will be
special effects.
Yeah.
These panels can go anywhere.
Yes.
And I'm assuming it's pretty much the full range of rainbow.
Yep.
Are you able to coordinate the panels with this?
Yep.
Cool. That's pretty cool. So all the questions is for me to know what's the range of experience I can create for the show, mm-hmm. and how and when can I do it and see it and practice it enough times before the time of the show. After I visited the first time, it felt a little bit more real, but I think the self-doubt was kind of creeping in a little bit more then. Even though this was something I really wanted, I couldn't shake the idea that I wasn't ready. And now your girl is spiraling. Is anyone gonna come? Is it gonna turn out well? Am I gonna do a good job? To be honest, I wasn't just building a concert, I was kind of rebuilding belief in myself. That's the part that no one sees. I have a very big imagination, and I'm used to wanting things so badly and so big and not being able to sometimes feel like I'm executing it. So I think that version of me wanted to come out so bad. But I had to stop myself like, girl, relax, you are not alone. This was a big project. This is not something I was able to do all by myself like I'm used to doing. I brought in people I could trust and made a small team. A musician friend in LA actually connected me to a music director in the DMV that went by Rad. We linked up in Maryland, and he worked with me to understand what my vision was and my goal. Like, what was the sound and the energy I wanted to go for? How many pieces of a band did I want? What was the budget I was working with? Like, all these important things to kind of create this show with me.
I think with this one, which is cool, but the challenge in this is like finding a balance between like the storytelling, but also like how you want this
just literally sonically,
sonically and all that stuff, which is
I think that's what like my main focus is. I knew I wanted to create a mix between a live show and a theatrical play and kind of like morph them in together, especially because this was supposed to be like an hour-long production and it was in a theater. So I was like, I'm a theater kid at heart, why not mix the worlds together? We spent a couple of weeks working on the set list, what direction I wanted to go, any kind of sound design I wanted, any sound effects, what was the flow of the show I think I was considering. And he would take all of that and arrange the music himself. Crazy, because when we first made the set list, I had like 20 songs. 20 songs, right? But then at the end, we ended up needing to cutting it down to like, I think 12 to 13 to be realistic with the time frame we had and how many songs all of the band had to learn, because he was also the drummer. And I decided to name the show The Cosmic Love Odyssey. You guys know my music. From Love in Space to Heartache and Crashing Down on Earth, I wanted to continue the arc of the Cosmic Queen, you know, my lore, Cosmic Siren or whatever. Let's shift gears into the choreography. Before I got booked for the show, I already was connected to an amazing choreographer out there in the DMV named Rakiyah. And so I asked her like, hey, I have a show. I would love to have you choreograph if you're down and available. And she was like, oh, absolutely. I would love this opportunity. And so we decided to collaborate and work on this together. The harder part was then to find dancers who would be available for rehearsals and show day. So we decided to host auditions. And I made a post on my Instagram and TikTok sending out the casting call, hoping that, you know, somebody would be interested and apply. Luckily, a couple of dancers were down and showed up to the auditions.
You push out, right arm, right leg, matrix, push out, patience to the chest, lean right, lean left, bottles, you hit, almost like a Coke bottle, tick, tick, and you land here.
Oh, it was so hard to choose, but we ended up going with 4 dancers, especially with the budget to dress everyone. And we went right into rehearsals. We actually only had a couple of weeks and we had 4 pieces to learn. The clock was ticking and I was getting nervous. I'm trying to memorize this new set list and arrangement, remember the cues, rehearse as many times as I could, figure out at the same time what was I gonna wear, what was the dancers gonna wear.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Ha! Ha!
I wanted to go softer and brighter, like for the love aspect of it, but plan A did not work out. And literally last minute, I had to go with a plan B, and I decided to go with more of a dark black alt vibe because it was just easy for me to dress that way as well as the dancers. My friend Sienna Iman, who's a designer, kindly gave your girl a couple of pieces to wear last minute, and so thank you, girl, because those pieces definitely chef kiss added to the show. We tried on all the costumes and everyone looked so great. It was kind of giving like Cosmic Siren Assassins. I love it! It's now just 1 week to go and your girl is exhausted. I'm overwhelmed, but you know what? I never felt so sure about something. While juggling so many different things, I rehearsed as much as I could to feel prepared. I went into this thinking that I had 2 months to practice and prepare, and child, that turned into like 2 weeks. It's show week and we had just 1 rehearsal with the band and all of the dancers, but you know what? We made it count. And the rehearsal felt so good. A lot of my worries kind of like just faded away. I think it was like just maybe 3 days before the show where I had a rehearsal with the lighting tech crew. I knew which creative direction I wanted to go with the lights and how important the timing was to me. So we ran through the set list with them and we just practiced the lighting cues.
Your silhouette looks crazy.
Ready, Rob? And on. Off.
I don't know what it was, but I really feel like once I did the lighting tech, it just really all came together beautifully. And I was just super excited. Like I saw the show clearer and clearer in my mind. We checked everything off the list. The dancers are ready, the lighting cues were set, the band is locked in. I'm ready. Now is just showtime. The most hectic, adrenaline rushing day of your girl's life. Are we ready to see what happens next? Well, I guess you're gonna have to watch the next episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Rakiyah's World. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you at the next episode. Show day.